Let's begin by telling you that the Kano High Court has ordered the deposed Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero, to stop parading himself as Emir. The court also directed the police commissioner to evict him from the mini palace on State Road. The court, presided over by Justice Aminu Ado, gave the order on Monday. Similarly, the order restrained Alhaji Nasiru Ado Bayero, Ibrahim Abubakar II, Kabiru Muhammad Noah, and Alhaji Aliyu Ibrahim Gaya from parading themselves as emirs of Vichy, Gaya, Rano, and Karai. In the meantime, the deposed Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero, held a mini carnival at his Gidan Nasarawa Palace in Kano State. The royal father received his supporters and followers amidst widespread jubilation as he welcomed them to the palace. News Central's Emmanuel Bagudu reports.
Aminu Ado Bayero is currently residing. He's been backed by the court and his supporters are very happy to be with him all the time. Right now they are waiting for his arrival. Traditionally he's expected to come out in a royal horse to address them, to smile at them, and they appreciate them for all their support.
After a few moments of waiting, the trumpets began to sound and the royal horse was released for the Emir, Aminu Ado Bayero, to mount. Like his rival Muhammad Sanusi II, the deposed Emir continued to receive homage amidst chants of praises from his subjects.
The governor should have to follow the instructions of the court for sacking the emirs. Governor don't have the right to sack our emir.
His brother, that is the person we are calling Sanusi. If the people have a mind, in God in mind, it's not the type of person who can bring this problem to Kano people. There are the people who love Kano people. There are the people who love themselves better than people.
In 2 days, they created the laws without following due process, without public hearing. Like we have this guy, Rano, Karai, you have to call on those people, go and meet them. Do you like this emirate or you don't like them? Then you can do whatever the people decide, because it's government of the people, by the people, for the people.
Let me cite an example. For now, who is the governor of Kano? Abba Kabir Yusuf is the governor of Kano. So for a couple of days, he has been sleeping in the palace. Nothing stops him from being a governor because he sleeps in the palace. He's still a governor. So the emir is still the emir, whether he's in the main palace or here. Here is also another palace. And he's the one that has been recognized by the law. So by law, Emir Aminu is the emir.
And that was another victory parade, but this time from the court-backed Emir of Kano, His Royal Highness Aminu Ado Bayero. The wait continues until June, where the final judgment will be delivered and the new Emir of Kano will be announced. In Kano State for News Central, I'm Emmanuel Bagudu.
And still joining me to give more updates on this is News Central's correspondent, Emmanuel Bagudu. Emmanuel, thank you so much for joining us. We just watched a report of the mini carnival that was held in honor of the deposed Emir of Kano, that is Ado Bayero. What do you make of that mini carnival? Because some people feel that it could be a ploy to garner more support for him.
Yeah, it was so interesting to find out that the Emir is confident that he's still... Emir Aminu Ado Bayero, as at yesterday, court-backed Emir, as at yesterday, he was parading himself as an Emir. And then, of course, the carnival was so interesting because a lot of dignitaries attended it. So, I mean, yesterday was something to go by. I mean, he was so confident to, parade himself as an Emir. So as at yesterday, we had 2 Emirs in Kano. And that is so prickish, looking at the Kano and the Hausa traditional community. That is the situation as at yesterday.
Okay, it's interesting. Two emirs in Kano and now two court rulings that we have to battle with. Now, we have a fresh Kano High Court ruling versus a purportedly virtually delivered ruling by the Federal High Court. Now, what are the feelers that you've been getting from both camps as regards these two rulings?
Yeah, the court ruling that came in just yesterday's evening was coming in from the Federal High Court. The Federal High Court supersedes any other court in Nigeria. A lot of people are saying that the people from the Aminu Ado Bayero side are saying that the issue is a state issue. You recall that when they got the ex parte motion, when they secured the ruling that status quo should be maintained, and Aminu Ado Bayero remains the Emir of Kano as at 3-4 days ago, they were saying that, of course, that the state ruling, state judicial ruling supersedes any other. Now today, Federal High Court came out to tell us that, of course, Aminu Ado Bayero should be arrested. He's not supposed to parade himself as the emir. And then, of course, the four other emirates, Gaya, Bichi, Karaye, they are no longer emirates. And the emir should stop. Those people that were emirs before should stop parading themselves as emir. They are saying that the Federal High Court actually is lower than the State High Court. So it's confusion all over. So that is the situation right now in Kano. So by evening, we are going to give you an update of the situation of the police, because our interest right now is because police, the Nigerian police said they are interested in following court orders, whether wrong or right. They made it clear to us yesterday that they are interested, their duty is to follow court orders, whether wrong or right. That was why they were protecting Aminu Ado Bayero as at 2 days ago.
But Emmanuel,
the court... Yeah.
Now be around what court ruling will the police in Kano State be following? Because the High Court ruling has directed the police commissioner to evict Aminu Ado Bayero, and there's another court ruling saying that he should not be touched. So, of course, you are on ground. What do you think? Because, of course, the police seems to be at a crossroad right now. Everybody seems to be confused. What court ruling do you think the police in the state would actually be following?
Of course. The police just got the court ruling just came in yesterday's evening. And between yesterday and now, I believe the police by now must have gotten the details from the court. And our interest right now is to follow up and see whether the police are going to act according to the latest court ruling. Because as of 2 days ago, they told us that the reason why they're protecting Ado Bayero is because of the court ruling that says that status quo should be maintained and that Ado Bayero still remains Emir of Kano. So what we're looking at for right now is to find out whether or not the police are going to obey the latest court ruling, because they told us a few days ago that their duty and their job is to follow court orders, and that is the reason why they have strung themselves at Aminu Ado Bayero's residence at Gidan Nasarawa. So that is what is happening right now. So we are going to find that out in the next few minutes. Yeah.
Okay, well, Emmanuel, quickly, before I let you go, the thoughts of those who actually attended the mini carnival might not really represent the total feeling or expectations of the people in Kano State. But then, according to what we know, the Commissioner for Information in the state, that is Baba Dantiye, reportedly said that residents in Kano are satisfied or welcome the reinstatement of Sanusi Lamido as the Emir of Kano. Well, you've been on the ground and you've been monitoring the process all through for the past couple of days that you've been there. What do you think the general feeling is like? Is it tilting towards Sanusi Lamido or Ado Bayero?
I will tell you it's 50-50. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. News Central actually displayed videos of Sanusi's palace and Aminu Ado Bayero's palace as at yesterday. It's 50-50. It's 50-50 as I speak to you. It's 50-50. You cannot rule out the fact that the two emirs are influential in their standards, in their spaces. So it's 50-50 as a News Central can authoritatively report. Okay. It's 50-50.
All right. Emmanuel Bagudu, thank you so much. We'll keep tabs with you anyway to get more details from you.